What's going on, guys? Thanks for tuning into the channel today. Today I'm on a Heritage Softail. Woo! Super excited about this one. I tested this out for the first time last year and was blown away by just the level of comfort, the smoothness of the ride, etc. So I'm excited to kind of get my leg over it again today. So we'll talk about all the details and all that good stuff on this demo ride. But yeah, let's wait for this light to turn green first. All right, so the Heritage Softail obviously comes with the Milwaukee 8 114, and this is a bike that I keep saying it looks like it's been frozen in time. It has old school looks all throughout, chrome finishes, these the 3 headlights, large windscreen, even this like little logo right here on the handlebars. You know, everything just screams, like the name says, heritage. It's not necessarily a bad thing, right? There's a lot of things that Harley Davidson definitely gets right, and there's a lot of things that Harley Davidson definitely gets right with this bike. So the first thing to me that I love about the Heritage is just the level of comfort on this bike. Like, one hand on the handlebars, I'm just cruising here. Got these wide little mini apes. I don't know what the official name of this handlebar is, but it's really comfortable. It kind of reminds me of the Street Bob bars a little bit here, but it's a little bit wider, I think. But either way, very comfortable. The seat, I would have to say, probably the most comfortable Harley seat, in my opinion, at least on a Softail. Large floorboards, forward riding position. And for me, coming in a 5'8", I feel like this bike just really fits me. In terms of like the ergonomics, this is the most comfortable Harley Davidson Softail in my opinion. Nothing feels out of place, nothing feels, you know, stressed out or anything. The seat just feels so plush, so it's a very enjoyable ride. Oh, these little bumps here, I don't even feel anything, to be honest with you. I kind of termed this bike the sleeper Harley because nobody really talks about the Heritage Softail. Like, it doesn't get a whole lot of limelight from Harley, but it should get a lot more attention from Harley because not only is it a comfortable bike, but it is just a really smooth one in terms of how it handles. Very effortless to kind of like just do these little twists and turns. And on the twisties, I think, you know, it'll definitely hold up on its own. It also comes with cruise control, 5-gallon tank, large gauge here. So everything is just kind of very accessible, right at your fingertips. Like, even though it looks like an older, quote-unquote, older Harley, it definitely handles even better than some of the more modern Harleys, I would say. So it's no slouch either. So don't let the cover of the book fool you, because this bike can dance. Woo! Yeah, I mean, you can still get on this Harley, still have a lot of fun. Not only that, it comes with these like little bags in the back. Passenger, you know, seat. I would actually almost say the passenger seat feels even more plush. I don't know. So very comfortable for 2-up riding. Yeah, like this is the bike that I would definitely take out if I'm away from home and I need to rent a Harley. Just extremely, extremely comfortable, easy to ride. I don't know, there's nothing wrong that I can say about this bike. So yeah, I'm very impressed, as always, with the Heritage Softail. It's just a very comfortable bike. I think anybody can ride it. I think if you're also looking at a Heritage, what might turn you on to a Heritage Softail or turn you off to a Heritage Softail is probably the looks. It's definitely polarizing because not everybody is going to really like the looks of the Heritage Softail, because it looks like, you know, it looks like the typical older Harley. But to be honest, for the people that love it, that's kind of what they're looking for, right? Like an older Harley that hasn't been, you know, tweaked around, but like it's just a Harley that that people have kind of left alone, if you will. The Heritage Softail also comes with the 114 engine. Let's see, chrome Milwaukee 8 114 engine, dual bending valve front suspension and rear monoshock, locking saddlebags, signature Daymaker LED headlights and running lights, and a detachable windshield and cruise control. Let's hop off this bike for a second and just take a look. Yeah, it's got that old school charm, you know, big front fender, Heritage badge over here. I think they could have made this tank badge a little bit nicer, in my opinion. Large rear fender over here, the back. chrome pipes. I don't really love these leather studs here, but it definitely looks better than the previous versions. You have these locking saddlebags here. When you take a look, pretty decent amount of space. So it's not too bad. I don't know if you guys can see in the sun, this green has just so much flake and sparkle to it. Or I don't know if it has flake, but it definitely has sparkle to it. This one doesn't look like it has the adjustable rear monoshock in the front over here like the Fat Boy and the Breakout does. But yeah. But yeah, as I was saying, just take a look at the seat and how thick and plush it is, right? Both for the rider and the passenger. It's just very comfortable. And getting on the bike, it just feels very well balanced. I don't have to like muscle it too much. It just kind of stands up on its own. It feels very light and nimble. The Road King did feel hefty to me when I tested it out, the Road King Special. But this bike feels a lot lighter, feels easier to manage for me, coming in at 5'8". So there is that. Everything that Road King can do, the Heritage gets it done. I would say the Road King is a more premium experience, but the Heritage is no slouch either. It's like the smaller brother to the Road King. So I love the fact that it comes with the cruise control as well over here. The bars feel really comfortable. So right from the get-go, with the bags, you can do a pretty good amount of like trips on the bike. The bags, I do wish they were a little bit larger, and with it being hard leather bags, it doesn't have the ability to like kind of stretch out. So that's kind of a bummer. The thing that I like about hard bags is that it kind of holds its shape, so it doesn't like really look all saggy and whatnot. So I like that. So yeah, to me, this is like the sleeper Harley. I don't think it gets a whole lot of attention from Harley or Harley riders, but it's such a capable bike. And it's just such a rider-friendly bike to me, where I think it should get a lot more attention than it actually does. Did I mention also the 5-gallon gas tank, which is the biggest that you can get with the Softail? So that'll probably get you about like 180 to 200 miles of range on a gas tank. So that's cool. So if you haven't ridden a Heritage before, throw your leg over one and let me know what you think. Because I guarantee you, it'll surprise you at how good the bike is. Even though it looks like an old school bike, it does a really good job. So what's my verdict on the Heritage? Obviously, I love it. I love the Heritage. For me, it's not my cup of tea in terms of the looks, I'll be honest. But considering the price tag, considering what, how comfortable it is and all that stuff, like, it's a really good option. So my overall verdict for the Heritage Softail, I really like the bike. When you sit on one and you ride it, I absolutely love this bike. Very enjoyable ride, very smooth and comfortable and capable. I will say though, the looks is not quite for me. It's not there. Like, I would probably rather get a Fat Boy and make some adjustments to it to make it, more comfortable for me. Or I wouldn't be mad with the Heritage Softail either. I don't know, that's just kind of how I'm thinking about it. But yeah, guys, this is a bike that can do it all. I'm not lying to you. This is a bike that can handle the twisties. It can do a little bit of distance. It's a very comfortable bike. It's good for around town riding, like I'm doing right now. There's nothing that the Heritage Softail can't do. And it feels really light and nimble relative to a Harley. So this is a really great option for somebody who just kind of wants like a bike that can check off all of the boxes. For the bike coming in at $22,500, right? I don't think there's a better value. Like, for example, the Road King Special comes in about $25,000. The Heritage Softail, in comparison to the Road King, costs $3,000 less and is just as capable of a bike. That's just my little review of the Heritage Softail. This is my second year in a row test riding this out, and every time I enjoy it more and more. That's it for me today, guys. Thanks for tuning in, and until next time, I'll see you all later. Peace.